Oh, and they're red to match the truck.
Yeah.
All right. Look at that.
That's the light.
Yep, I know that's the light. Look at that. That is sexy.
That's what.
Come on, you guys. Come on. Oh yeah.
That's cool as fuck.
All right, so we got more harnesses. Yep, we got looms. You know we love looms. We got harnesses. You know, we love new hardware. Watching a stripper take off parts. You know, da 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 dum, boom 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 boom, ba da 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 dum. All right, Lumastep M1. Look at that. You can get them in colors.
There are different designs for the pads too.
Wow.
These are triangle.
What do you think, John? John, you get a thumbs up? We get a thumbs up?
Like, I'm gonna play with.
I'm gonna play. Yeah, play with his chair. We're turning. Okay, first thing is you're gonna have to find which one is front, center, rear, passenger, driver's side. Well, they made it really easy for you because they put these lights on our side. Driver's side front, driver's side center, driver's side rear, and then these are the same way. PC, PF, passenger front, passenger center, passenger rear. All right, so, and then these just go, there's one that goes here, there's one goes here for the front and the center. There is not one for the rear. So, and they are, like I said, they're mirror images of each other. All right. So, now it's just a matter of putting them on the truck. Okay, what are those?
These are drop nuts.
Okay, what are those?
So, in your frame, because these are going to get mounted to the bottom of the frame.
Right.
So, they'll basically say this is a frame. They'll go in the frame, they'll rotate it, and they'll drop it in.
So you have something to bolt to.
So you have an anchor point.
But because you still have this part right here,
yeah,
to be able to hold it to get it where you need to go to get your nut screwed in from this side.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, like we're saying, everything loose right now. Everything is just loose enough. We're just mocking everything up as we speak. And just putting them in place. So this is the front one. So we know we have to use the bolt through bolt and the bracket. And so, all right, so then we're gonna move back one to the next mounting spot here. Up it goes. Because yeah, it's lining up. You can see down there another one. It's lining up about right because it's just loose. And then we have one bracket from. There's a slot right there. You can see right through there. That slot. Yep, right there.
Just like that.
And then gonna go into that.
Nope, that's not that. Nut.
You know, if you'd give those to me, I could hand them to you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But it's kind of too late. We'll do that on the third one.
Yeah, we'll do that on the third. Well, the third one's only got one mounting point.
So we'll do it on the other side then.
So, yeah. So those two are a little bit different. The front and the middle.
Yeah, front and middle's different. Front's just a little support because the main weight is on the front. That's why it's got so much more to it. And this will all get adjusted as we go, but we're just going loose. But you can already see they're about hanging about the same way. The last bushing right there for the cat.
Yeah. That little guy right there. Notice how long it is.
Okay, now I get it. Yep. So there really is no way to do this wrong. Now they got them marked, which was very cool. They're stamped which one goes where. It's all pretty straightforward. It's just trying to figure out. It's just
the best way to do this.
Just the puzzle.
Yeah.
Which also means that the running boards will flex with the body too.
Yeah, the ones.
Alright, and like I said, just loosen this one, like we said, that's all there is. Okay, so this is how this should look from this part now. So you got the support on the back by the back edge of the door, support by the back edge of the door, and support by the front edge of the door. And that's the one that's the sturdiest. Now, okay, now this is slick, guys. Check it out. You got a drop-in groove and slide in place. That's
I don't know if anybody's ever put any running boards together, but when you're doing like this style with brackets and one solid board, putting the actual board on the brackets is the worst part of it.
That
You
is
have to try to
slick.
figure it out.
All right, so we are putting hardware. We are going to be putting, so it plugs in from the back.
Goes into the front.
Oh, that's the front.
That's the front.
Okay. So,
Quick tip.
and they will not come out. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Oh, hey, while you're here and you're watching, like, share, subscribe. Hey, check out UncleBuckStuff.com. There'll be a link down below. Check out a hat. And with this track being like this, you have adjustability. You can slide this back and forward however you want, put it where you want it. If you had mud flaps, if you had extensions, if you had cutouts, if you had big, huge tires, you need to adjust it back a little bit to make some space. This makes that possible. That is a dynamite design. I like that a lot. You know, this is not my
Forte.
Well, not my best angle here.
Most flattering angle.
No, not my most flattering angle here. But
Just put one on.
it's just doing it, just getting my big old paws in here doing it. Which actually, the truth about it is, this really couldn't be any easier. Of course. Yep. There it is. So right there, and then lock, and then nut. And the thing about the way this is designed, you think, okay, it slides easy, but it's also it won't spin, so it'll move this way, but the stud itself doesn't spin, which is a very good design. All right, where's the rest of my stuff? You stole mine.
You did.
What a jerk. All right, so we're just doing loose, and then we're gonna move to the second one. Do the last one here. Little bits of hardware. But everything right now is just loose. We'll tighten it down here in a minute. Okay, this is if you guys at Boost Auto are watching, this is just suggestion. See that? UBG? I need that right there.
What'll that cost? We need to know. In orange too.
Yeah, in orange. What would that cost? That there.
Oh, that would. But leave the Boost Auto.
Yeah, but
right there.
leave the Boost Auto, but that
the
would
center
be
logo.
on the toe pig. That would be so choice.
Oh. That would
And guess who thought of it?
That would look so good.
That would be righteous.
We'll pay for it. I'll pay for it. I don't care. I don't care. Give us a number.
Okay, both sides are on. Now comes the fun part. And it's just click and play.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're just connections for the boards themselves, and then connection in the... Okay, so this is actually two harnesses. This is the passenger side, this is the driver's side, and they connect your battery connections here, hot and cold. This harness and this harness spliced together there, and that white weather tight. Then you have the connection harnesses for all your controls on both sides of these, and then on the ends you have passenger side and driver side on the ends. Those are the ones that connect to the boards.
It is very important to know that these wires are not side specific. The only thing that's side specific is this one, because it has the battery terminal. You want to hook this side on the side where your battery is. My battery is located on my driver's side.
Right.
Which is why this is going to be the driver's side harness, and that's going to be the passenger.
But if it's like if this was on like my older truck, which my battery is here, we basically just flop it.
Yeah.
So the battery side, you can pretty much send this as there's a battery side and there's a non-battery side. So not passenger side, driver side. So whichever side your battery is on, like on my 09, my battery is here. So this would be on this side and vice versa. Is that clear as mud?
All right. So on here you have 3 different connections, right? You have a butt connector, you have 2 splice connectors, right? 2 different types. So this wire is for rock lights. This is an option you can get when you buy these running boards. I do have that option, but I have a whole nother harness for it, so we're not even going to fiddle with this guy right now. We're just going to show you the basic wirings. So red is going to be your turn signal, and blue is going to be your running light.
Oh, it's got turn signal in it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to flash on just like your mirrors, just like everything else.
Just like my mirrors, they're going to flash, and they're going to be amber whenever my running lights are on.
Gotcha.
So the easiest way to do this is they give you these, and you don't have to take anything apart. I mean, the most you're going to have to take apart is you're going to have to test it. But you'll see when
battery connection.
Well, I'm talking about the wires themselves. But
yeah.
The best way to test this is so you'll hook it up and you'll function. You'll do a function check on it, and if the function check doesn't work right, the great thing about these is you just unplug, swap the wires, plug them back in.
Well, we have it.
So, the best way that I've thought of to do this is if you look between master cylinder straight down, there's a gap right here, and all it is just a plastic runner. And I'm thinking
we're just going to push it through there and run it down the frame.
It opens up down here.
Okay.
Underneath the wheel. Perfect.
Yeah, I see it moving.
Well, this is the hot for the fuse box I got in the bed of the truck.
Yeah, because I see it right here.
Right here?
Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, I see it. Okay, so he already knows there's a hole down there. He's going to push this through it, but yeah, don't look at that.
Yeah, don't look at the messy wire.
Yeah,
don't look at the messy wire.
But
I know I'm the wire.
That's something special he did for lights for inside his toolbox and all kinds of stuff, so.
It works great.
All right, looky, grab your tool.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you're trying to wire stuff
and having to go through stuff,
wire hanger or something like this, best fucking friend right here.
Your best what?
Best friend right here.
Excuse him, he was in the Navy.
Pardon my French. Come over here.
All right, and then come over here, and she comes.
So you can pop these out, make it a little bit easier.
And she comes.
If you look, that's it.
Yeah, I see it. I got it.
Yeah. So and you just kind of fiddling it down, and you'll feel it give way, and then you just let go at the very bottom.
And there she is. And look at there she is. Way to go there, boo boo.
So, and the connections on the bars themselves are specific.
There's no way to mess them up.
Yeah, there's no way to put them in backwards.
Yeah, they're gonna go where they go.
All right. So this guy is a lot of wire.
Well, they have to make them the harnesses to fit everything.
So remember, so this guy.
Well, you know why that is? Because you got to come from that side. You got to come across the engine bay. That's why.
I'm tracking that just now.
Yep.
All right. I think this is what I'm gonna do. Run this wire.
Why are you pulling that?
Because I gotta get
Oh, that's right. You gotta get the turn signal circuit. I got you for the.
Also, pay no attention to the dirty wiring that's in here. All right, now here's the best part about my setup. Hold on. So I have switchbacks in my.
So explain what a switchback is.
Oh, hey, look, red watch, the red boss. Red boss. Look at that little guy. Hey, little guy.
Where?
Hey, little buddy. Right there, next to my turn to me.
Oh, yes, him.
Hey, little guy.
Right there.
Hey, little guy. All right. I was sleeping. Y'all woke me up.
Hey, buddy. We're not allergic, but we still don't want to get stung.
Switchbacks, right? So a switchback is basically it like running lights will be white, and then when you hit your turn signal, it flashes amber. Switchback. So I wired them up to my daytime running light. So when my daytime running lights are on, they're white, and then when I hit my turn signal, all three of these will flash. As
Amber.
Amber.
I've seen it. Yeah.
So this is my turn signal wire.
Well, you know this very well because you've been in this thing a bunch.
Well, that and the turn signal power is wired to the switchback.
Okay.
That's going to go in between the teeth, just like that.
Yep.
Yep.
And then just push her home.
To your click.
To hear click.
And that one. There's the turn signal.
That's why we like those type, because you can just do that, and it has a plug-in for your connection in place. Oh, okay. So one connection for turn signals, the other connection for the running lights. Okay.
Yeah. Between the teeth. Click. Here, that one's in too.
All right. So that's the signal for the turn signals and the signal for the running lights.
Right.
Okay. Yep. He's reaching around and just kind of wiggle it just a little bit.
So, and then this is the wire for it, and then
Put the pigtail back on. And then, like we were saying, it's just plug and play. So the blue one goes to
running lights.
blue one goes to the running lights. Just click and you're done. And the turn signal is the orange, right?
Red.
Red. Okay.
And
We'll give it some power and we can test it.
Yeah.
Here, just let me hold it. And then we can test it. Red on positive, black on negative.
Yep. Ready?
Yep, we're ready. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Look at it. Oh, shit.
Don't look good.
Okay, now turn signal.
Oh!
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's pretty. And them are going to show like them going to be beautiful at night.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue.
Oh! Those look so good. Lights.
Lights.
That was actually pretty easy to wire that
You
up.
ever seen anybody get that excited about electrical stuff? He loves this stuff. I mean, as you can tell, LEDs, everything, running lights, turn signals, extra. I mean, he likes being obnoxious at night.
Listen, so
He's not going to be
you know
not seen.
You know what's funny? It all started when I did the 4-high mod on this truck.
Yeah.
Which the 4-high mod is basically when I hit my high beams, all 4 of my lights come on instead of the 2 middles or the 2 outers.
Right. And you were hooked ever since.
Yeah, and being able to do that kind of cool stuff to a vehicle for like lighting or electrical and stuff, I've been hooked.
Okay. And so, like I said, we got our power from our battery, and it comes into here to the pigtail, that's why all the extra wiring to get it across to that side. And you still have to, even though we're connected on this side on for here, we still have to do the same thing on this side for the passenger side. We have to connect. Yeah, we have to connect to the running lights and the turn signals to make it work on that side. Looky there. I mean, come on.
I don't say on one of them. I don't know what we'll. We can't have fingers.
Look at there. Whoop. Fits through anything. All right. There will be a link to one of these down below. Great. Great tool. We'll zip tie. We have a power cord running through that loom. We'll just zip tie the existing one onto that one to keep it up off the engine and make sure everything is tucked good and protected. But it comes with its own little loom already on it, the plastic loom, so it's pretty protected. It's really a Dynamite quality product.
This is a great system. And as far as like aftermarket lighting goes,
these guys,
style,
my opinion, they're the best.
Boost Auto is like the forefront at quality.
I mean, just the brackets themselves. I mean, I put on running boards before, and there's been some janky stuff out there. There's a bunch of cheap stuff out there, and this ain't it. Those were solid. They're beautiful, man. And when he steps on them, they don't give an inch. Not even a millimeter. Nice.
Thick. Big.
No way to wire it wrong. They won't fit. There's another good thing about them.
Yeah. Hey, when they engineered these, they were thinking of a common guy that doesn't really do a whole lot of this stuff. Make it stupid easy for this is dynamite. This is a dynamite system. It's so easy to do.
All right, let's test.
Running lights over there?
Oh yeah. Turn signals. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, your tail lights and your okay, your tail lights and your running boards are synced. Your mirrors and your turn signals in the front are opposite. So when these two in the front are on, the running boards and the tail lights are off. So